Guys, Dr. Sharma here, back at it with another video with a question. Maybe OK1 posted, what did you eat during medical school? Which I thought I could do a little bit of a twist on how I stayed fit during medical school, what I ate during study time, and just how to stay on it, how to stay healthy during this rather stressful period of your life. I would say medical school is one of the most stressful graduate medical colleges. Just from my experience, I can imagine that it's extremely hard to stay fit and healthy. And I really appreciate the question on what you eat during medical school, study time, how you're snacking, those sorts of things. So let's get started. First and foremost is you should watch one of my other videos on how to really schedule study time, because it's going to influence on when you eat, therefore influence what you're going to eat, and how your day is going to go about that way, especially during board study time when you're really stressed out and really coming up to the USMLE Step 1 or Step 2, Step 3, or the CK, etc. Basically, whatever exam that you're coming up towards. Having a set schedule is going to be important, because you can even pencil in what you're eating during breakfast and what time you do it, lunch, dinner, snack time, and when you're going to be scheduling your workouts during all that sort of time. If you're the kind of person who exercises, which in one of my other videos I recommend that you do workouts, you do stay healthy, whether it's yoga, whether it's going to the gym, doing a light jog, playing some sports with some friends, which is an excellent de-stressor, but essentially doing things that's really going to keep the blood pumping in your body, keep you healthy, because let's be honest, you're spending several months being a little bit more sedentary because you're studying all the time. I mean, you're literally in the library at a desk studying a bunch of material, and you're sitting there for long periods of time doing exams and stuff, and you don't even realize that you've been sitting there for the past 2 hours and haven't even moved, other than to go to the bathroom or maybe to get a drink of water or something like that. So first and foremost is going to be to schedule break times during your day in order to eat meals that are full of protein, so they keep you full and really keep your body energized. Carbohydrates, because that's really going to be the fuel for your brain. And then also a good amount of fats as well. People don't really realize that fats are super essential for your body, especially omega-3s, because your body does not create that type of fat, and that's really one of the healthiest fats that you can eat. What I would say that I did during snacking during long periods of studying is to definitely have something like Kind bars or some sort of nutty bars that have a good amount of fat and protein in them that really keep you full. And I think being able to stay full for a period of time and just concentrate on studying and really focus down is going to be important, because if you're hungry and you feel like you've got hunger pangs and your body itching at you to go eat something, it's going to be super hard for you to start studying, extremely hard for you to stay focused. Another thing that I like to do is to eat most of my calories during the day, and at breakfast, at lunch, and then at dinner start to wind down with snacks, because you're probably going to be having a lot of long study periods where you're going to want to snack on nuts and bars and fruits and stuff like that. And then on dinner, try to eat that light, because if you eat a heavy dinner, you can feel pretty groggy in the morning. You feel dehydrated. You just don't feel yourself. And in terms of a workout standpoint, in terms of a staying fitness, that sort of lifestyle, when you're really trying to not gain too much fat and be a little bit more lean, eating more during the day is going to be super important for you, because I would schedule my gym sessions and going to the gym and my workouts during the day at some point, unless I really had to do it at night. But because I'm eating most of my calories during the day, my body's energized and it's using those calories essentially earlier on during the day, rather than eating all those calories at night and then your body kind of just hangs on to it because you're just sleeping. At nighttime, your metabolic rate really plummets down. Your temperature even goes down as well, and your heart rate decreases, as well as your blood pressure. All these metabolic changes that are decreasing at night, and therefore your body's just going to store all of that as fat. It's not really going to store it as lean protein, lean muscle, essentially. And therefore, I like to do my workouts during the day. I like to eat most of my calories during the day, and then, as I had mentioned during study time, really have snacks that are full of protein, have some fat in them, as well as carbohydrates. And that's going to be super important to keep you full and keep your head in the game when you're having super long study sessions. In terms of eating during the Step 1, sometimes you basically have to either bring a lunch or figure out something for that 45-minute lunch period time where you can go off and open up your locker and eat something. For meal times during Step 1, like the exam itself, I can definitely open up a whole new video on this, on just how to tackle that day itself. You're going to be super nervous, what to eat during it, how to stay focused, that sort of stuff. But just in general, again, try to have those protein-full snacks such as nuts or Kind bars, whatever nutty or proteinaceous sort of snacky sort of thing that you can have, as well as having some sort of caffeine if you're already used to caffeine. If you're not a person who drinks coffee every day or is used to caffeine, don't all of a sudden introduce caffeine on your step 1 day, test day, because you're going to get really nervous. You're not going to be able to handle yourself. And then for lunch, you may have to bring like a lunch box or some sort of thing that is going to keep your lunch cool, and then keep it in your locker, and then you have that 45-minute time to go ahead and eat. Really try to relax during this period, and remember to keep it full of protein so that you stay full during the exam. If you guys have any other questions, please question and comment below. Please like and subscribe, and as always, good luck.